Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell so that you will never miss another upload. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about if I'm staying relaxed or if I am transitioning to natural hair. So my last relaxer was August 31st of last year, so I figure in another 2 weeks or so I will be 12 months post relaxer. So with that being said, it's been almost a year since my last relaxer. I haven't put heat on my hair in probably about 5.5 months. I feel like the biggest reason for me not doing anything as far as chemicals and heat all had to do with the fact that about 5 months ago I did have a procedure done to restore my edges and my hairline. So that's the biggest reason why I haven't been doing much to my hair lately. So about a long time ago, I'm talking 20 years, like I'm not even exaggerating, 20 years, I was in high school. To make a long story short, I did a lot of hairstyles that caused my edges to seriously thin out, and part of my hairline was missing. I had patch of bald area, mainly on the right side, but the left side was also thinned out as well. So after researching things a little bit and weighing my options, and knowing that the hair was not going to just come back on its own, it's been 20 years since I've had edges. So with that being said, I did make the choice to get the hair transplant because I really genuinely want my edges back. Like, I cannot be bald anymore. I can't have that part of my hairline missing anymore. I just really genuinely wanted my edges back. So I am about 5 months post procedure, and I did actually film a traction alopecia story video literally 2 days before I had the procedure. I just have not uploaded that because I didn't know if I wanted to share that part of myself. It's just something that I've never shared with anybody. I feel like the only people that noticed it on a regular basis were the two stylists that were doing my hair over the years. So that's basically, I've never shared it with family. I've just never told anybody about it. I never shared it on my YouTube channel. It's just something that I have been hiding for literally decades and years. With getting a hair transplant, there's no putting chemicals on your hair. There's not even really putting heat on your hair. So that's one of the reasons why I have not been doing anything. I just cannot physically put chemicals on my hair right now. Everything's still growing in. And when you get a hair transplant, it's a process. You just don't get the procedure done and you have your edges back in 2 months. It's a whole year process. So I'm almost halfway into the process. So the doctors don't really recommend you putting chemicals on your hair even after you're cleared and after the 12-month mark. They don't really encourage you to put those chemicals on your hair. So with that being said, I am going to be transitioning to natural hair, which is something that I never thought that I would consider right now. But being that I just don't want to reintroduce thin edges and possibly chemicals burning in certain areas and me losing my edges again, I feel like the best thing for me to do at this moment is to transition. I do plan to big chop August of next year, so I'm going to transition for another year. That way I figure I'll be at a comfortable length for me to start out with, because if I big chop now, I just feel like my hair is just going to be really short. I'm going to be at that awkward TWA phase. And then number two, I just want my edges to fully grow in before I even consider big chopping anyways. So that's what I plan to do. Once I'm comfortable with how my edges look, I will get back on camera and start filming transitioning videos and wash day transitioning videos and things like that. But right now I'm just a little bit uncomfortable with really doing those type of videos, being that I'm waiting for my edges to grow back. So that's kind of like the big reason why I really have not been doing YouTube videos and hair care videos, because I just physically you know, everything was just growing in. I was going through the process. I was healing. I had grafts on my head. Parts of my head were shaved. You know, I'm just, you know, just trying to get to that point where I'm like comfortable with everything and just waiting for my new hairline and edges to grow back, which I'm excited about. So hopefully in these next few months, you know, everything is going to be growing back in. So I will be doing a lot of videos on just traction alopecia and hair loss and things like that, and my whole experience going through this procedure that I had, because I know there's not a lot of resources on the internet or YouTube. So I will be discussing hair loss and traction alopecia and my hair transplant procedure in future upcoming videos. I have lots of pictures to share with everybody and just stories of the whole actual procedure and everything that I went through. And I also did some small like videos on my cell phone after I had the procedure, so you'll actually get to see how I looked, which was not cute. I'm not gonna lie, I did not look cute. I look kind of scary, but I feel like those things will kind of like maybe help somebody else who is going through the same thing that I was going through, traction alopecia and hair loss. And you know, I am kind of excited about transitioning to natural. You know, I feel like I'm kind of forced into doing it now just because of my hair loss situation, and you know, it's probably something that I should have considered years ago because of the fact that I was so bald on my edges. Probably should have considered going chemical free for a while. I'm just kind of just taking everything day by day, so definitely be doing more videos on that. I hope everybody will stay tuned to that as well. I feel like I've been doing a really good job managing both the natural and relaxed hair, so those are some other things that I will get to in future videos. So with that being said, it looks like I am going natural, and it's just the best decision for me, having gone through this hair procedure and the hair loss over the years. So I'm definitely excited about that, and will be documenting my journey towards natural hair and transitioning hair. That is about it for this video. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you in the next one.